I am angry as a volcano. How could they let this woman sell this book? It's called To Sile with Love. It is makes me outraged. I'm autistic. I have high functionality autism. It means I'm high functioning, yet I have autism. I can't do taxis or drive a car. Everyone out there, you can't think this book is telling the truth. This woman who wrote the book says she's a hero, she's not. Even my friend Autistic Pony hates this, and so do I. He calls it the worst book ever, and he even wrote down a triggered warning on it. He says that this book is really bad, and it's like, I can agree. I'm even reading a little. I'm not going to read it though. I'm a big worrier. I'm not going to read it. If you see or read this book called Child with Love, don't read it, take it seriously, don't buy it. I am autism in my family, and I know how it is. My mom and my dad struggled to raise me and my sister, and they struggled to raise us. But I grew up differently than my sister. My sister grew up being normal. She's a businesswoman. As for me, they did a lot of things to get me out of my shyness, and I'm autistic and all that. I'm high functioning autistic. You know what I mean? My boyfriend's autism. Most of my friends on the Brony world and Steven Universe world and everywhere else, we're all autistic. Autism either any way. This is just wrong. This woman wrote a book, Child with Love. Oh, give me a break. I'm even writing a message on. I'm not gonna buy this book. I'm gonna boycott on this book. This book is not true. I'm gonna tell you my version of my mom's story on raising me because I was autistic. When I was born, I couldn't breathe through my nose. My nose was I was gonna die. They put me in a machine. I remember because I don't know. I know. I just remember. I'm put in this machine. I'm lying down, and these tubes are in my nose, and my mom's there dressed as a nurse to be with me, and some of the oxygen got into my brain and messed up my brain. And the doctor said that they thought that I wasn't gonna live or anything, but they made sure I survived. And then when I was getting older, well, I was very good for a little baby. I was the only autism child in our family, besides Rachel Alfino. But back then I didn't know about Rachel, my cousin. Sorry about the name drop. Then at age 3, at 2 I said my first word, mom and dad usually, and at 3, okay, this is my big people. Mommy, daddy, I want to start using underwear. No diaper. That's one little fun. But also, when I was 6 years old, my mom took me to doctors. They would test me and on everything, and I remember because they would make me play with these unique toys, and that's why I love puzzles and all of them because I loved it when I was younger. However, they said to her, "Yeah, Mrs. G, your daughter won't grow up to talk or write or do anything." But they were wrong, so dang wrong. I ended up making a humongous quilt. I ended up collecting so many books. I'm reading these books. I ended up making dolls and furniture for dolls. I even organized my room and my house because my dad's not feeling well, and I'm high function autism, and so is my boyfriend. He and I are about the same. And I even designed this beautiful doll for my doll Raven. And you've seen it all on YouTube. You've seen my dollhouse. You know I can create. I made all of this. Collect. And right now, I'm just angry. So, in any case, I started talking when I was about 6 years old. I started causing trouble, but I was young, and then when I got, then I was, as I got older to 10, I started more trouble, but then they gave me a little job, like putting letters in the boxes at the school, and even sometimes the teachers would come and visit me because I was one special kid. Not in a good way though, because I would cause trouble everywhere, but I couldn't help it. When I was about 7, I got bullied a lot, and my mom actually quit her job, and she said to us, "Sir, I have to leave my job because my daughter is not feeling well. She's getting bullied." And after that, my mom became a member of our school of Newfield Elementary School in Connecticut, Stamford. She actually helped Principal W to get us new playground equipment, better things actually. If you go to Newfield Elementary, you see those playgrounds in Stamford, Connecticut. Those playgrounds were made by my mother, Elizabeth G., who I love very much and I dare about my mother. She's wonderful. And she would make everything easy for me when I was in elementary. She got an ice cream truck for me and my sister to every day from school. She would get the ice cream truck to come to our school. And even on summer vacation, when me and my friends and my sister were on top of the hill of our neighborhood, the ice cream truck would come to us and we would have ice cream. And my mom and my dad, they did everything they could do to help me. And then when I was about age 11, I started reading and I started grabbing all kinds of books. And as I got older, I got into sewing and slowly started creating a lot of things. Well, Raven was the first thing I ever made, but back then she was a 1 foot doll. A doll 1 foot. I know. But then I started being creative around my aunts and my uncles, my cousins. They started to see how creative I am. But then when we moved to UNFL, and then things got a lot worse for me. The schools where I went to, they were not that friendly because they didn't know how to understand my autism. I was put in special classes, but I would cause trouble. But I was gifted, not in math, but I love history and science, and I read books, and I read poetry, and I've written stories. In fact, I've written stories with my boyfriend, and I've actually got one of my books made. It's not yet sold yet, but here's the story. What do you think of the cover? Isn't it beautiful? I colored it myself. It's called The Legend of the Blue Natives. And that's Raven as a Native American. I want to get this book sold. I would love to make copies of this book. But first I have to get it copyrighted. But yeah. I am I'm high function autism. And that means that I very smart, but there are things I can't do. Now this book is a load of mess, and and I'm gonna write this message down because I want to. And as I wrote this message, it said, as I'm writing, it says, as a book reader, I say no, I will not read this piece of. I I have that means. See, oh yeah, I forgot to put high function autism. And I can agree with you guys. This book cannot cannot be sold. It's awful. I know what the mother was trying, but she failed. She failed she failed to understand what her son was going through. And the thing is, me and my sister, A and me were actually twins. Yes, we're twins. We're Irish twins, actually. We're born almost in the same year. So before 1990, my sister was born that year, and we were born almost the same month, same year. But my birthday's first March, and hers is April. So basically, after a couple of days, we are the same age. And if you look at me and my sister, and you'll see that we kind of look alike. And the thing is, my sister would always get these weird looks from people about me, how weird I was, but she didn't care. No, my sister didn't care about this. She didn't care. She loved me to this point, and at this point, we're working hard. I know I have autism, and I know, like everyone else, we all have our own problems. Like taking care of families. And right now, me and my sister are working hard to help our families. I do have autism, but I do know how to handle it these days now. Growing up, it was difficult. But can you tell me an autism that can't create? I can create. And I even made this tape. I even made this couch tape. This couch cover up. You guys, the chair would have hurt me. And I made this. I mean, come on. How can you say we autisms can't do anything? I made this. I made this entire blanket out of recycled material and old blankets that I kept when I was growing up. And I even made this perfect little patch over. You can't see it, but it has Belle on Community Beach, the shape of Christmas cross, next to a white rose, because that's my name, White Rose, Italian. And yeah, we people, either artistic, autism, all the above, can do amazing things. And how can this woman get her book bestseller in New York? You gotta be messed up to buy these books. So I suggest if any of you out there who are like me, don't buy them. Don't buy them. I salute to boycotting this book. And I will never ever buy the book. No way. Nuh-uh. No. Not gonna happen. So, folks, if you see this book in the store, don't buy it if you're autism. And if you're a friend with an autism, and if you have a child who's autism, then don't buy it. Don't, because it'll make people fear us. There's nothing wrong with us. We're just born different. Some of us don't have working eyes. Some of us don't have working feet. Some of us don't use arms. Some of us don't even have a working brain. Or even don't look right. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we look on the outside. It's the inside that counts. People. We're not aliens. We're humans, just like you. So please, if you see this book, and if you see a child going to read it, keep the book away from them, because the child might read it wrongly and might bully special ed. I mean, autism kids. And I was one of those victims. I was picked on a lot. And so was my boyfriend. And so was all my other friends. All my other friends I've met on YouTube, Facebook, Skype, you name it. We were all picked on because we were all unique. So as I say to you, don't buy the book. It's an awful book, and it should feel bad for being read. I have to go. I gotta make dinner. Yeah, I gotta make a whole dinner. It's gonna be ribs, and fried rice with some peas and carrots. Well, maybe peas. For Raven and me, we hope everyone know that we are not aliens or monsters. We are humans, just like you. So, have a good day, and be careful what you read next. Adios.